Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Old to New. This is where I take a old magazine and I scrap lift a layout inside the magazine. This layout here, Kim Watson designed it in 2011, and I totally love it. I absolutely love it. I like how simple it is, and I love the details on it. Mine's just a little bit different. This paper came out of a paper pack that Becky had bought, and she gave me half of it, and I love the colors. I think it was from Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby. Now, I glued this on, did part of my layout, and then I had to stop, and then I had to come back and finish my layout. I was stuck, as not as far as the paper goes. Now the paper I picked out, and I love it. I love the colors of it, and yeah, it's just really pretty. Now the photograph that I am scrapbooking is of me and Becky. She took me to the beach and we had lunch there, and that's what we were doing. I've been scrapbooking. Becky sent me a goodie box and she printed me off all of our photos from the trip that we made, and I'm excited to scrapbook these photos because we had so much fun. I had to stop and write down an appointment for Vince before I forgot, so sorry about that. Or something, yeah, I think so. I can't remember. Anyway, so, what was I going to say? All right, so let me talk about their layout, Kim's layout. She has a busy pattern background, and that's why I chose that, but I love that floral piece, so I had to gut it, just so that I can use it on another layout. Now, she chose a busy background piece and then kind of like a solid piece, green, darker piece. So I chose this because it goes with the leaves. All right, so then it is kind of crooked up at the top right, but it's all right. You can't really notice it once I get all my stuff on there. Now, she also did a lot of stitching. I need to get out my stitching, my sewing machine, and see what I could do with it. I did notice on her layout she has some word phrases on the right hand side of her photo. I chose not to do that. I have 3 different embellishment clusters, and then she used some brads at the end of her stitching lines, and I didn't do that either. Nope. I'm just using what I have. So for the floral bits, Becky had sent me stuff that I drug out of her stash to scrap with at her house. So these flowers are from Basic Gray, and I thought they were really cute, and she got them at Tuesday Morning. You'll see them in a little bit. I'm going to, but I featured 2 of my clusters with those flowers that you'll be seeing coming up. They look like they'd be easy to make. Pipe cleaner and a brad or a enamel dot. So I may have to make them sometime. All right, this is when I noticed that the green paper looked a little bit off, but I'm going to fix that. Now this little strip, it had a little strip going across there underneath their photo. So I thought about going through my 12 by 12 sticker sheets, but then I remembered HipKit had these strips in one of their kits, so I dragged one out. And they have stitching going across, and I'm not going to do that. So this little piece here, they have a scallop up above their photo on the right. So I remembered HipKit had these acetate pieces, and I'm just going to trim it and then glue it in some spots and get it down. And that starts the cluster up top. Now I fussy cut some of these flowers out. I think it was the new HipKit paper. I fussy cut some butterflies and some flower pieces. All right, here's the little flowers. I don't know if I bring it up to the camera or not, but you'll see at the end, you'll see a close-up of them. But I thought they were so cute, and they match that green paper, and it is just cute. All right, so I'm going to, she sent me these too. I said, oh, I love these. I have orange, only because I got them in a HipKit. And I love these pink ones. And yeah, she sent them to me. So I'm going to use them on this page. I know it brightens up the pink. If I can get it straight, that is. I keep having to fuss with it and fuss with it. And see, I'm starting to go downhill, and I don't realize it till. It snowed again last night, and it's starting to snow right now. Just a little flurries. I am so excited for spring to start. We had a couple days that it was 60, 70, and I got to sit out on my porch and enjoy the fresh air, just to get out of the house. And yeah, I really love it. Not now, but I love the weather. I didn't get in my scrapbook room that much on those nice days. These are the butterflies that I fussy cut, and I'm going to use 3 of them. Now, on her layout, she don't have anything on the bottom left, and I just feel like I need something. So I'm just going to layer up some of these flowers and leaves that I fussy cut. I didn't use any leaves up top because you really can't see. 2 of the main flowers are tucked under, so the teal ones should pop up. Alright, so I got those glued on. Now I need something, couple little things to put by the flowers or on them. This one says make it count. This one says what life is all about. And I'm just going to layer them right on top of the florals. And then the next thing I do is I get out my enamel dots, and I got these in a HipKit. I've used a lot of the pink ones, so I'll finish using all the pink ones on here. And then there's 2 different green ones. I'm using the darker ones to go with the paper. It's almost the same color as the paper. I hope you enjoyed this video. Get out your old magazines and see what you can come up with by using your new stash. and recreating one of your old magazine layouts. Now, the last thing I do is I splatter it with white gloss spray. You could pick that up at Close to My Heart, and I sell Close to My Heart, so if you would like to pick that up, I'll have it linked below. So I hope you enjoyed this process, and I will see you next week with another scrap lift out of an older magazine. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.